All right, Tuesday, September 10th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Let's start with a live look from near the coast. That's 73 degrees, your current temperature there in the coastal area of Beaufort, North Carolina. And northeast wind about 5 miles per hour. And a very quiet, mild start to the day. Highs yesterday. A lot of warmth across the region. 89 the high in Charlotte, 84 degrees the high yesterday in Asheville, 93 in Columbia, 92 in Fayetteville. So again, a lot of warmth all around the region, and it's pretty warm and muggy this morning. Now the mountains are a bit of an exception there, 56 in Boone, but when you get out of the higher elevations, a lot of 60s and 70s for these 5 a.m. temperatures on our Tuesday morning. Dew points up there into the 60s as well. So still kind of a summer air mass in place here across the region. Radar is quiet across the majority of our area. No problems at all. But watch what happens with the upper level pattern here. This big ridge has been centered over the middle part of the country, kind of breaking down, and we have a big trough swing into the eastern United States for Friday and the weekend. That's going to bring some big weather changes, and in my opinion, some very nice weather changes. Now, let's look at these temperatures. Again, these are 5 a.m. Eastern Time temperatures, and it's 80 degrees in Chicago, 81 in St. Louis, and warm air continuing to funnel into our region here over the next few days. In the Piedmont of North Carolina, upstate of South Carolina, a lot of upper 80s and lower 90s for highs over the next few afternoons, as the warmth will be with us. And then we get into those changes for Friday and the weekend. Well, let's talk about first things first. Today, it's going to be a warm day, and outside of the mountains where there'll be a few storms, it's going to be a dry day. Now, tomorrow, much the same. Mountains will pick up some storms. I don't think many of those storms break containment from the mountains. But by Thursday, the next cold front will bring us a little better chance of seeing a few showers and storms, and those could linger into at least Friday morning as well. But then following that system, that's when we get into those big weather changes, big sprawling Canadian high pressure overhead. And we'll see highs Saturday in the Piedmont of North Carolina, at best in the low 70s in many spots. And check out the temperatures here by Sunday morning. How about that? That's going to feel pretty refreshing for sure. And I think 70s again for highs on Sunday afternoon. Now quickly in the tropics. Tropics have sprung to life, as you might expect this time of year. We are right at the statistical peak of the Atlantic hurricane season here in this portion of the month of September, and we have 2 active tropical systems. There is Gabrielle, kind of back from the dead, now a classified tropical storm again. And then all the way over in the eastern Atlantic, there is Humberto, getting better and better organized and on the verge of becoming our first hurricane of the season. Now let's talk about Gabrielle. And there's the 5 a.m. advisory, 40-mile-per-hour tropical storm. This will impact Bermuda over the next 24 hours. There it goes. And you can see a center located very close to Bermuda this evening. This is not going to be a huge problem. We're talking a minimal tropical storm, but certainly not the greatest weather day ahead for Bermuda. Then this heads into the Canadian Maritimes and out across the North Atlantic. This should not threaten the U.S. mainland. And then Humberto. Well, let me show you the computer model guidance. It's really in very good agreement there on Gabrielle. All right, now on to Humberto, the 65-mile-per-hour tropical storm as of the 5 a.m. advisory. And that's getting closer and closer to hurricane strength. In fact, the Hurricane Center forecast actually brings Humberto up to a Category 2 hurricane in coming days, before weakening as it gets over cooler waters as it heads to the north and then northwest. So that should not threaten the U.S. either. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.